if you really look at the situation, right? Other people who have trolls on their ass all the time, usually the reason this happened is because of, like, repeated, rampant, bad behavior. Like, you can look at other people, I'm not going to name names, you know who we're talking about, okay? But they've done ridiculous things. Blatantly lied to and cheated their audiences with documented evidence, sometimes even admitting it. Doing ridiculous, over-the-top racist things. Raging and insulting against viewers regularly or players on the internet regularly. You know what I mean? Like, you see, here's a montage of insanely bad behavior by these guys. Me, the reason that people hate me, or started hating me, is because my gameplay was unedited and I would not take it seriously, and instead I would just make stupid, over-the-top, dumb jokes. And I pissed off the wrong people when it came to certain game dev. Are you guys ready for more insanity? I mean, seriously, are you ready? Holy fuck, what a day. First of all, I don't even know how long this stream will be on. This could literally be knocked off the internet immediately by a DDoS attack. Just to forewarn everyone who may be watching this stream right now live. I am recording it, but it may be DDoS attacked at any moment. So, this has been one hell of an organized attack against me, to say the least. We've got major developments in regards to everything going on right now. In regards to Twitch, in regards to my internet, and everything that's happening. So the reason that I turned on the stream earlier to play Ghost of Tsushima and didn't play is because I got DDoS attacked. The reason I got DDoS attacked is because during the entire time that we were doing the whole DMCA false takedown shit, I accidentally must have clicked on my desktop computer, which I never would have done consciously. I must have done it completely inadvertently and screwed up. I clicked on a link from this guy, Superhound Media, who's been doing this to me all along, and he got my IP address from it. And it's my fault. Like, I shouldn't have done that. I definitely would have done it, like, on my phone or whatever, but I must have just been so flustered by the whole situation going on that I did it stupidly. So we go through this whole process over the whole weekend of my channel going up and down on Twitch. Finally, today, live on a YouTube stream, we filed a counter DMCA counter notice. We get that cleared up. The copyright strikes supposedly are now removed from this channel, and the sub badges will be returned within 10 business days. All that's happening, and then I say, okay, I can go back online, and then I get DDoS attacked by the same motherfucker. The same fucking guy. It's just like, completely organized attack. This whole thing was step-by-step set up to escalate, to get more information about me and fuck me over worse and worse over the course of these last few days. It really was. First, let's test the waters and see if I can get a false DMCA takedown against a few of Phil's sub badges. Oh, it worked? Now let me submit another one to get even more, get him a second copyright strike. Oh, but while I'm doing that, post something up and hopefully he clicks on it so I get his IP address too. It was just like escalation, escalation, escalation. Okay? Now, as an update for all of you, I am getting my IP address changed, but I can't get it changed until tomorrow. At least as of now, that's what I'm being told. I contacted my ISP, which is Comcast, and Comcast told me they could get someone out here today. I was ecstatic. I was get them out here as soon as possible. Great. They put me on hold for like 5-10 minutes, come back. I can't do it. I'm trying to do it in the system. The system won't let me. I'm like, then why did you tell me you could do it? He's like, because the windows show open in the system. But when I go to do it, it won't let me do it. It bumps me till tomorrow. I'm like, what kind of a piece of shit system do you have then? You know, and the thing is, now a lot of people will say Phil's complaining unfairly or whatever. All right, I pay a lot of money for my internet. I probably, no exaggeration, pay at least double what you guys pay for your internet because I have business level internet, and the reason I pay that much is because they're supposed to give me 24/7 support, and they're supposed to have people come out here as soon as humanly possible when something like this happens. Typically, they will come out same day. It's very rarely when they don't. So the fact that I'm here, it's only early afternoon, right? This happened at what between 1 and 2 p.m. Early afternoon, and they're telling me they can't get anyone out here till the morning is unacceptable in my opinion for what I pay for my internet. That's why I pay a ridiculous amount of money for my internet. And now they're telling me they can't help me. Now, after that, I tweeted them on Twitter, and they said, we want to make this right, DM us. So I did DM them, and I gave them my information. And I said, here's the deal. This is bullshit. You can't get someone out here when I pay you what I pay you. Here's my account information. I doubt they're going to do anything. They're probably going to say, you're screwed. Now, just to clarify, I don't want a static IP that doesn't change. It's a Comcast issue. With Comcast business modems, when you disconnect them from the internet and reconnect them, it gives you the same IP. It seeks out and reconnects to the same IP no matter what. Even if you tell it to release the IP, it gets the same IP again. I found this out the hard way about 5 years ago when I also was getting DDoS attacked by somebody else completely unrelated. And we tried for about a week to give me a new IP address, and we had multiple techs out here, and no one could figure out how to do it until a tech brought a new modem. All right, and then having a new modem, we then hooked both modems up at the same time. All right, it's a trick that we figured out. If you hook both modems up at the same time, now this other second modem has to get a new IP address, and at that time you can associate that with my business account and disassociate the old modem, and now you get a new IP address. So that's what we have to do. We have to get a tech out here with a new modem to do a modem swap trick so I can get a new IP address. It's stupid because I know other companies have the ability to release and renew an IP address with no problem. Not Comcast. So I'm stuck. Why can't I get another ISP? Because there is no other one. I looked out here. There's nothing else that's good. By the way, Comcast is outstanding. The speed and everything, the quality of the internet is outstanding. I almost never have issues. It's only a rarity like this. Oh my God, I misclicked and gave away my IP address, and now we got to deal with this stupid shit. Okay? So that's what's going on with me right now. Right now, I'm stuck. If I try to do a live stream of gameplay right now, someone could just hit me with a DDoS attack, and I'm fucked. And there's nothing, I have no defense against it until I get a new IP address, which apparently can't happen until tomorrow morning, unless I get contacted by Comcast in the meantime, and they tell me, okay, we made an exception, now we can get someone out here tonight, which I don't know will happen or not. I'm trying, and I'll let you guys know if that happens. All right? Problem is, this, of course, screws me up for tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off, and no, that's not changing. I have no ability to shift that around. I've already have half a day gone and everything. Tomorrow morning now, I'm going to have to get up at the crack of dawn, like 7 a.m., and go grocery shopping around 8 a.m., so I can be home for the morning, because they said they're going to be here early, like 9 to 11 or something like that. So I got to be here, like, early. So I have to go grocery shopping first, then be here for them to be here so we can do the modem trick, and then I gotta have a day out. I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. I know, I'm gonna be dead fucking tired tomorrow for this guy. Now, an update regarding the whole false DMCA takedown bullshit. So, during the time frame that all this was happening, alright, the people who have a lot of time on their hands, let's just call them that, have been doing research on the internet trying to figure this shit out. And I don't know what to believe. Of course, the whole false DMCAs against this channel were because of my sub badges for people who subscribe to the channel, the crowns. There's bronze, silver, gold, a gold with jewels encrusted in it, and then the 3 regal crowns, which are like gold, rose gold, and diamond. Okay, those crowns were made by my moderator about 3 years ago. All right, that's what he told me. He says he made them from scratch. He made this 8-bit style art or whatever. All right, and that's what it was. So, by the way, I think I'm shut down again. Am I shut down again? I might be. Because now my chat's not moving. My chat is not moving on my laptop. Yet it says I'm still streaming. What is going on now? I'm probably being DDoSed. That's my guess. Am I being DDoSed? Or can you guys still see me? No, I must be being DDoSed. It has to be. Yep. Yeah, I'm DDoSed. Alright, so I'm talking to myself now. Yep, I got DDoSed. What's funny is, didn't show on my modem. That's weird. That didn't show on my modem at all. Yeah. That's really weird. I'm going to tweet I'm being DDoSed. I guess I'll upload this as a video then. Because my phone works. My phone is working. Yet, all the internet connection on everything else is down for some reason. So I have no idea. I literally have no idea if you guys can see me or not live on the stream. It shows that my internet is working, which makes no sense because if I'm being DDoSed, how is it working? But all the pages here crashed. So I have to assume that I'm being DDoSed. All right. But I will continue to record this video and upload it to YouTube later so you guys know what's going on regardless. So let me keep talking. All right. So I have no idea what's going on in regards to these chat crown badges. Excuse me, these sub crown badges. And what I mean by that, you can see and hear me still? You can? How is that possible? I just checked and someone just said to me on my phone they could see and hear me still. How is that possible when my other internet went down? What the hell? This is the weirdest fucking thing ever. Seriously, because like my browser's not working. My browser crashed, my chat crashed on my laptop, and it's all connected to the same internet, yet you guys can still see me, huh? Alright, I'm gonna keep going then. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. If you guys can see me, great. If not, I'm recording for YouTube regardless. You can watch this later. What the fuck? Sorry, I can't do shoutouts. I do see Captain DCW subscribed and Dooley did a 185-bit cheer. Thank you, Dooley, for the cheer. That's the last thing I saw. That was 8 minutes ago. Okay? So, let's talk about the sub badges. The crown levels that I just addressed. Remember, it was the 3 regal crowns and the 4 regular crowns. So apparently this whole DMCA deal happened as a result of this person, Superhound, pretending to be somebody else and submitting false DMCA takedowns against my chat crown badges, all right, and saying that they were someone else's property. Now, did they say it was theirs? No. They impersonated someone else, supposedly, which is what they always do. They always impersonate someone else on the internet when they do these false takedowns. They've done it as me. They said that they were me when, obviously I'm not involved. They pretend to be me to get other people's content taken down. Okay? So, what happened was, they claimed, oh, look, those those sub badges that Phil's moderator, he says his moderator made them in 2017, those were made by someone else back in 2015, and we have the evidence. So here it is, Twitch, take him down, and they gave me 2 copyright strikes for this. Not 1, but 2, because he submitted it in 2 waves. First, he just submitted the lower echelon of badges, which is like the lower crowns. Then he did all 7 at once. So he did 4, then he did all 7 to give me 2 strikes against my account instead of 1, because he's a motherfucker. He's all, oh, I'll double strike him, right? For the same content. So honestly, I don't even know like what to say or believe at this point about it. I see by the way, the reason I know that I'm live because my moderators are telling me, which is thank you for telling me, guys. If you have any comments about what's going on, please, by all means, if I go offline, let me know here too. Thank you for telling me, because that's what I checked. But anyway, so the evidence today that was presented to me by Twitch was a blog page. I can't reveal the blog page, although it's probably public. I can't, because people say I doxed, so I can't do that. I can't tell you the information of anything there. All right. So what happened was this blog was submitted as evidence that someone created those in 2015, and apparently you're telling me my moderator stole them directly, gave them to me, said that they were their property, they had made them, and lied about it or something. Okay? That's the impression I'm supposed to believe or whatever. Okay? I call bullshit on that, and the reason I call bullshit on that is very simple. Because back in 2017, when my moderator made those, I went back and forth with him repeatedly about the design, about how to redesign them, a color scheme that I wanted. Like, we worked on these together, back and forth. It wasn't like, oh, here's what I came up with, just use it. And I was like, okay, and I just, it was no, he presented me with this, okay. First I started using one, then we talked, nah, actually it could be improved. I think we could do this instead. And then he improved it, and I said, what colors would you like? I said, how about this, this, and this? Oh, that sounds good. And then we used that color scheme. It wasn't like he just was ripping this off of a site, and what's hilarious about this is the blog that supposedly these sub badges were taken from, it's exactly the ones that I have on my channel. It's bronze, silver, gold, the gold with the encrusted jewels, and then 3 regal crowns. All the colors that I use exactly. Not even a variation, nothing. They're like 100% the same, which makes no sense. All right. That's right, and thank you for posting that, because I know that. I'm going to bring that up in a second, that the whole blog is fake. It makes no sense, because how would the blog have exactly the same ones that were used when I had other variations of those sub badges used on my channel beforehand, right? How do you have a later variation on a blog claiming this is it, when I already had other versions previous. It's bullshit. I knew it was bullshit the moment I saw this. When the Twitch DMCA sent that to me, I knew it was bullshit. Okay, so Twitch was presented with a post saying this is a blog post from 2015 of a person who makes these icons for profit. They basically commissioned to make these for profit, and basically, this is a situation where Phil's moderator must have stolen them and given them to him and said it was his own content when it wasn't, so strike down Phil for it, okay? But makes no sense, because I've seen various different iterations of those sub badges. How could only the final versions be on a blog from 2015? It doesn't make any sense. It's basically fake, and I know that, okay? But come to find out, and this is what someone just gave me, thank you very much, Swaggins, for this info, even my trolls, my biggest, most dedicated trolls, are aware that this blog post is completely fake, because they went back and did some Twitch blog post digging and found out there's no way that my moderator stole these emotes, because guess what? Custom loyalty badges for Twitch, including sub icons, weren't even created until 2016. Why would someone have been commissioned in 2015 to make sub badges for a Twitch channel when you couldn't even use them until 2016, because that's when the service turned on? So fuck you, you piece of fucking lying shit. You've been found the fuck out, not by even supported, but by my trolls. Even my trolls know you're a piece of shit and you're a lying cocksucker. So fuck you. Alright? You got fucked. You really did. Like, you're a moron. So, it's just complete bullshit. There's no way that this is true, that those badges were stolen from a site in 2015, and, you know, it's bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. Which I knew the moment I saw it. I said, I know Popsicle and I worked on these together. There's no fucking way that he stole them from someone when we improved these together and talked about the improvements we were going to do in the color scheme and everything. This guy is 1,000,000% a pathological liar and a sociopath. This guy had this whole multifaceted thing planned out where he was going to fabricate a blog. Basically, here's what I really think happened. I think this guy's been trying to hit me with false stuff for a while, because it was a couple months ago, wasn't it? Or over a month ago, that I called him out on the internet. I called him out and I said, dude, you're full of crap. You are not me. You have no authority to be falsely taking down other people's content in my name. And you're a sociopath and you have to stop doing it. I'm publicly stating it's not me doing it. I don't support it. I refuse to let people impersonate me, whether or not you're taking down my haters or detractors or not. I don't care who you're flexing on. You don't do it in my name. I don't support it. If I was going to do that shit, I would have been doing it myself for years, and I don't support that. I don't. I've had enough fake shit done against me that I will never support that fake kind of behavior on the internet at all. Okay? Never. So, I stood up for those haters. As silly as that sounds, I stood up for my haters and said, no, it's not me doing it, and I hope that you can get this stuff reversed or whatever. So this guy has had a bug up his ass about me probably for about a month and a half to 2 months, and I would guarantee you he keeps trying to submit fake shit to Twitch and everywhere else. He got me on Twitter, right? Twitter took down all my shit. They took down my avatar, took down my channel banner, and he realized he can get away with it there. But no one else was biting. No one else was biting. So he said, I gotta go so elaborate. I'm gonna actually fabricate blogs and shit from 5 years ago and pretend like they're real, make up or maybe steal the persona of somewhere else or make up a persona of someone else, right? To make up a fabricated story, and hopefully Twitch will buy it. And someone at Twitch DMCA bought it and gave me 2 false copyright strikes that now are reversed. Thank God they're reversed. And they even said those chat badges are coming back within 10 business days. Because it's bullshit, and, you know, that my counterclaim or counter notice now says, you know, it's cleared. And there's no way this guy can file a real lawsuit because it's not him. This guy was lying and impersonating another persona to begin with. There's no way that he can create a lawsuit because it's not his content to begin with. He just impersonates other people. That's what he does. Okay? So, yeah, really stupid, the whole situation. What's going on? So, I get the 2 false strikes removed. All this information comes to light, and then the motherfucker says, well, I'm going to get him with a DDoS attack instead. It's like, well, you know what? enjoy it for while you have it, because as of tomorrow, unless I can get even a better response time or whatever here, all right, maybe I could get a better response time. And by the way, some people were tipping me, and I appreciate that. I can see tips are coming through, but I can't see them because everything's dead on my laptop currently. I have to wait and see if stuff will come back, or not, because I don't know if it's going to, in order to respond to you guys. But it looks to me like I can't consistently live stream until tomorrow. Like, for example, I don't know how I'm live streaming now, because the guy obviously DDoSed me, because this is down, and the browser's down. Yet somehow, I'm still streaming. I don't know how. I think what it might be is with a DDoS attack, sometimes you can get away, I don't know, like you get away with it or something. I don't know how it works at all. But I'm still streaming right now. I'm gonna be streaming until basically 4 o'clock. But I can't. The problem is now I can't even talk to you guys. Thank you. So Forrest told me that I'm streaming. James just told me that I'm streaming. Thank you guys for emailing me and letting me know that I'm still streaming. This is so wild. And of course, like I said, thank you to my moderators who gave me some information here as well. So here's the deal. Now that all this is going down, here's my plans for the future. Number one, what I'm hoping, I don't know if this is going to be true or not, but I'm hoping that maybe now Twitch DMCA is wise to what's going on, because it was Twitch's DMCA department that sent me the information, removed the false claims from my account. So hopefully they're now wise to the fact that this is going on, and they're not just going to blanket grant this idiot from doing this over and over and over. You know, because some people were like, well, what are you going to do now? Are you going to delete every one of your emotes and everything? What's the point? The motherfucker will probably just try everything possible anyway. So even if I delete everything off the channel permanently, that's still not going to protect me. You know what I mean? Like, there's still a chance that this guy could do something. So I don't think I'm going to delete shit. I think I'm just going to play it by ear and hope that the DMCA department wised up. Because I don't want to have false strikes against my channel every day and have the channel suspended repeatedly for shit I'm not doing. This has been proven to be false already. Shout out to the trolls who figured it out. At least, thank goodness you guys used something of your researchability and time for some good here to at least figure out that this was all bullshit to begin with. Then again, I mean, this guy's been fucking with you guys as much as he's fucking with me, right? So it is what it is, I guess. Thanks for working on that and figuring it out. My opinion is this. You know, you can hate me as much as you want, but like I said this the other day. I said, I don't think that guys like Tevin, I don't think that restreamers, I don't think that those people want me to go away. They want me to continue because they like making fun of me, you know? The people on Kiwi farms, admittedly, there's some of them that hate my guts and want me to die. I'm serious. They're, like, really messed up in the head. But then there's people over there that are rational. They want to troll me to the best of their ability, but they're not like, you know, oh my God, I want Phil's entire livelihood to die, and, you know, they're not that to that extent. So, whoever did that, thanks. I mean, you know, at least that's some evidence that this whole thing was bullshit to begin with. You know what I mean? It's just sad that we're in a position now where, now, okay, so that's done. So on to the next thing, the DDoS, right? So now tomorrow, I gotta wait for Comcast to show up tomorrow morning again, unless there's an update. I don't know if there will be an update. I'll keep checking, but it looks like to me, oh, what's this? Nice. There's been an update, another update, proving this is further bullshit. The streamer who's been referenced on that fake blog post as being used those badges just tweeted. And he says, I've never used those badges, nor do I know who that person is. No idea what's happening here. My badges were made by 2 other completely different people. So now it's been confirmed by the person who supposedly the badges were made for that that's false too. The whole thing is false. I mean, you know, it's just so ludicrous. The whole fucking thing. First, you're gonna fabricate an entire crazy fake situation. Then you're gonna use that as bait to get my IP address. You know, this is ridiculous at this point. At least as of tomorrow, I will. Oh, I think my chat might be loading, or not. I'm trying. At least as of tomorrow, Hopefully, I'll have a new IP address, and therefore no one will be able to strike me with any false... Okay, let me take that back. No one will be able to hit me with DDoS attacks. Hopefully as of tomorrow. Okay? We'll see. So I give shout outs. It was actually Alfred Aponte who tipped me $4 and said, I know you'll get through this. Thank you, Alfred. It was Eugene who tipped me $1.30. He said, saddest part is Twitch employees seemingly don't even know that tiered sub badges went live in October 2016, way after that blog post. I sent you an email with the link to Twitch's Twitter post. So there you go. Concrete evidence. No one would have been commissioned to make these in 2015 because it didn't exist. Unreal. So thank you for the support, guys. Oh shit, it's supposed to be 160. What the hell happened? Well, things don't really change. I still can't type to save my life. Christian 112 says, whether or not I agree with you is another story, but good on you for getting your channel back. Thank you, Christian. Again, you don't even have to like me or my content. The whole thing's so fucked up. The whole situation here is so fucked up, right? The whole situation is so stupidly messed up that this would happen, you know? Not only are you fabricating blog posts from 5 fucking years ago to try to make lies up, you're not smart enough to realize that the custom chat badges weren't made till 2016, so you're a fucking idiot. Also, you didn't realize that the person still streams who you're claiming you made those badges for, so they could call you out as a liar. Also, Twitch, all they needed was a counter notification for me to get it taken down. It's like, this is so ridiculous. I don't know, man. It's like, I just don't understand. Why me? Why does this motherfucker... Why do these people latch on to me? Why do people latch on to me? I'm just, you know... I just don't get it. But anyway, everything's back now. It's probably going to go down again. Because if the guy DDoS me again, he's just going to DDoS me again. But everything's back. I can see you guys for like a minute. So get your messages in now. If you want to talk to me. Low Carb Madman did 100-bit cheer, says, this is retarded. The guy is a piece of work. You'll get over this and we'll support you. Thank you to Low Carb Madman. I don't agree with calling it retarded because I feel that it is offensive in this day and age to call things retarded, even though sometimes that word also slips out of my mouth. And so I apologize for ever using that language if I slip and say something like that in regards to someone. But I do agree the whole situation is really screwed up. It's really messed up. That's right. It's a microaggression to say that. It's a microaggression. Be careful. Did I see Shin Megami Tensei is getting a Switch port next year? I saw there was like a Nintendo Mini Direct. People were going nuts about it because they were mad or something. I don't know. No, Madara's God, I agree with you. The YouTube chat really stinks. The YouTube chat is unbearably bad. I don't want to stream there. I don't want to stream on YouTube under any circumstances unless it's a last resort. It's bad, man. Pure Niku, what are you talking about? Everything's cleared up. The strikes are cleared because I gave the counter notification, and I've already been told by DMCA legal people at Twitch that those sub badges will be restored within 10 business days. So it's all taken care of already in that regard. Cousin Sven, I doubt it. He cheered. He says, "This is possible. This is a guy you banned and insulted, and you pissed him off." No, because he attacked the detractors first. Like, he actually went after them first and started taking down their content first. And it wasn't until I was contacted and said, "Phil, are you doing this? Because this is all being done in your name." And I was like, "No, this is not me doing this." That's when the attacks began against me. So this was not a guy who I had any beef with at all. This was a guy who was doing shit of his own accord, right? Thank you, Yoshino Lover. That was a nice statement there. If there's no way to restore any clips I deleted or anything like that. No, there's not. That stuff's gone for good. And I'm not really enabling it either to make sure there's no future problems with anything like this. Clips will not be enabled. I can't fuck with it. Not with fucking mentally crazy people like this who are on my ass for nothing. There's no way I can enable that stuff again. Shadow the Hedgehog did a 500-bit cheer. And he says, DSP rules. Thank you, Shadow, for the cheer. I appreciate that, man. So the thing is, guys, like later tonight, I would love to stream. Chances are, this guy's going to DDoS me again later tonight. That's my guess. So I don't know what to do. Like, what I'll say is this. Tonight, I will attempt to play Ghost of Tsushima. All right, but if it goes down, it goes down, and I can't fix that until tomorrow morning. All right, it just sucks to me because I want to do 2 streams. Here we are, another day where everything's gonna be screwed up. I'm not gonna make money like I usually do. It's gonna be all fucking skewed and fucked up because of this loser. Alice Telemon cheered and said, YouTube was a dumpster fire really quick when you went live there. Even though I'm not happy with Twitch handling the situation, I do hope that you can stay here and never go live streaming on YouTube. I mean, I agree with you. That chat is a mess. Even with Nightbot on, that chat was a mess, man. Only Iced Coffee, give it a subscription to Cousins Vent. Thank you, Only Iced Coffee, for the support. Overlaid in prison, I'm out of the loop. What's going on? Godzilla appeared outside and kept knocking my internet out, and I had to go out there and punch him in the balls a few times. That's what happened. Now my knuckles really hurt. Only Iced Coffee gifted another sub to Lord Landingo. Congratulations, Landingo. I wonder what you're doing in here. You haven't been here a long time, huh? No, I'm not going to use a data node on my phone to bypass DDoS attack. Ludicrous. 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 Ludicrous speed. Oh, come on. Snakewood, why you gotta say something? Snakewood, literally, I could go off the internet at any moment. This guy says, make a stream where I'm pooping. That's the best thing he can come up with. Ladies, man, just cheer. He says, hey, Phil, I'm very sorry to hear about what you've been going through. I'm happy that everything is back. I start mortuary school in 2 weeks. I forgot you had said that we were starting mortuary school, dude. Congrats. I hope it goes well for you. Amongst everything going on in the world, again, another job that's, I guess they would consider that an essential job, right? So, you'll never be unemployed. Low Carb Madman cheered. He said, I was wondering what that loud noise was. Oh, that was Godzilla roaring as I struck his testicle. Only Iced Coffee. Give it a subscription to Ladies Man. Congrats, Ladies Man. How many viewers are on the stream? Someone just said so many viewers. What is it, like 40,000 viewers we got on the stream today? 50, 60,000? This is unbelievable. It's a recession-proof job. That's true. Even if you're poor, you still gotta die. $4,000 viewers. Wow, 4,000 or 5,000 viewers right now. Excellent. I don't believe that. Oppressed Gaming, tip me $1.30, says it sucks that you are seeing an extended period of time and success with your Twitch channel, and now you have to experience these focused attacks on your livelihood. I'm glad you bounced back, though, and what a sad idiot the person must be to do this. I mean, I don't even think I have anything to add to that. I think that speaks for itself. It's a 100% correct statement. It's a rare opportunity when someone is such a low-life loser that both myself and my fans and viewers, as well as my detractors and haters, all agree the guy's a no-life loser and we all hate the same person. It almost never happens, but it's a rare time, and now I think we've come to that point. Alice Telemon here says, would it be cool if a lawyer took your case pro bono just to set a precedent on this new digital law stuff? Yeah, but who's going to do that, right? Who's going to do that? You're talking years of work. You're talking, more than likely, this person who's actually responsible for all of this is someone who has nothing. They probably have nothing. This is not some rich guy. You know what I mean? This is someone who's sitting around with way too much free time, that they can fabricate a fake blog, that they can, you know what I mean, do all this elaborate shit, and to sit down and do it. We would never do it because we don't have enough time for that shit. We got lives. This is some guy, you know, who has no life. So he has the opportunity to do this. He probably has nothing. He's sitting in some fucking basement somewhere, you know. So if you were to sue, even if it were to come out, we sue the guy and somehow his identity comes out and we sue him, what are you going to get? You're going to steal his fucking laptop? Wow. There's no point. Well, we don't need to find the trolls. We need to find a way to stop the companies from taking their shit seriously without evidence. You cannot have an entire industry based on an honor system. It doesn't, in 2020, there are not honorable individuals like that anymore, where we're just going to have to believe that everything you say is true with no evidence, and we're just going to grant, takedowns and fucking strikes. You can't do that, man. There's got to be evidence. YouTube had that issue, and in their defense, at least they try to confirm some of the information is correct. Now, did they confirm with me that any of the takedowns in my name were me doing it? No. But did they at least confirm that the information provided was correct? Yeah, that was my name, my address that was used. It just sucks that I've been doxxed, and people knew my information to put there for the false claims. See what I mean? But that's the problem. Even taking down the criminal doesn't mean anything. It could be years of work. It could be thousands and thousands of dollars invested for what? To get what? What we need to have protections put in place for content creators, so the content creators don't get attacked and slammed with false shit anymore. That's what really needs to happen. Not taking down the troll, but don't enable the troll to abuse the system, because your system's an honor system. You see? Sorrowful Agony tipped me $1.30, says, I ended up tipping you at the end of the YouTube stream. Did you by chance get that? I have no idea. Because when the streams all, went down and everything, it's been chaotic, dude. I would assume I probably did get it. I just apologize. There's no way for me to shout you out at this point. Because now everything, well, maybe there is. If you went under Sorrowful Agony, let's see. Oh, yeah, you did. You said, your resilience is very admirable despite all the bullshit that's shat upon you constantly by these wishing you misfortune. Your honesty is something that is hard to come by, and I wish you Godspeed, Mr. Burnell. Yes, thank you for that. It was a $4 tip. Thank you for that, Sorrowful Agony. I did see that. Now I did, anyway. Alice Telemon said, after a day's work, I just want to chill with you while you're playing Super Turbo or something else. This sucks. That's the whole point of my streams, And it sucks that now we've had such inconsistency over this whole weekend. Now it's 4 days and continuing of bullshit, right? Sitgo just cheered. He says, love your content. Thanks for being here. It means a lot. You're welcome, Sitgo. Only Iced Coffee gifted a sub to Protusum Zone, and then gifted another sub to Phillips Smelly Fart Box. Okay, then. Good name. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm going to be around for a few more minutes until dinner, guys. But thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. So now the resolution of this situation is as follows. Supposedly the copyright strikes are gone from my Twitch account due to the DMCA department getting my counter notification. And I should be okay. I should be in the clear in regards to the sub badges. And the sub badges are going to be restored within 10 business days. Okay? DDoS attacks, I can't stop right now. There's nothing I can do about that. Because my IP leaked. But that will be fixed hopefully tomorrow at the latest. During my day off. If I get an update from Comcast in the meantime saying they can do anything tonight, great, and I would love that. So we shall see. Yeah, nope, they just say, here we go. They said there's no way they have any earlier appointments. So it's going to be tomorrow morning. Someone's going to come out here with a modem. Give me a new modem, a new IP. In reality, it's good. My modem's old now. The modem I have over here is probably about 3-4 years old. It's good to just get new hardware every few years anyway. And at the very least, now I'll have a brand new and refreshed IP address. So, even, in reality, this is true too. I think that IP address leaked years ago. I think I accidentally did do something else with it as well by accident. And I was shocked that it didn't, get attacked earlier. Now I remember. I know exactly what happened. You guys remember a few years ago, there was a big forum password dump on the internet. And of all things, I had been part of, the Lord of the Rings Online forums a ridiculously long time ago. Okay? I'm going to say like the mid-2000s. I remember I bought that game for PC. It never ran properly on my PC. So I went to the forums, because the only way you could get tech support on that game was to go to their forums and post up a request on the forums. So I posted up, I don't know why it's not working on my PC. Can you give me any help? Here's my specs. Like, that was what I posted up. And that was all I ever posted up. The game never worked. So I never played it. I never played Lord of the Rings Online. It never ran properly. It just crashed constantly on my PC. So it was a waste of money. So apparently at that time, I used a login and password that I was using like all over the internet for everything. It was a very common password that I used for things a long time ago. I used it as early as 5 years ago. I remember when I first moved here, I used that password for everything here. And then what happened was, after living here for like a year, I started getting harassed with stuff like the false copyright strikes and stuff. And I got a lot more careful about why am I using the same thing. And I started changing all my passwords, and everything's different now, completely. But it was bad. It was stupid of me. Before I was a public persona, I used the same password for everything. So they used that password to get into all my accounts, and they used that password to get into my internet account. And on my internet account showed my IP address. Like they talked to a chat rep, and they got the chat rep to give them they impersonated me, and the chat rep gave them my IP address. And so I was shocked that I didn't get DDoS attacked back then. That was what, 3-4 years ago? I want to say that happened around 2017, I think. So I was shocked that I didn't get DDoS attacked back then. And I was like, maybe I just got lucky, or I don't know. But it was it's about time for a new IP address anyway. You know, what can you do? So it is what it is. If I get knocked, I'm going to try to stream later tonight. And if I get DDoS, I get DDoSed, you know. And I'm going to try to play Ghost of Tsushima. I want to play more of this fucking game. I'm so disappointed I still can't play it. Okay? So, thank you, Only Ice Coffee. Gifted a bunch more subs. Gifted one to Google's 88, Stinky Dinks, Overlaid and Prince, and Kamashio 1. Congrats, guys. And also Solarian got one, too. Alice Telemon cheers and says, I should be put into a bubble outside of the automated system and only have my direct Twitch manager be allowed to moderate. How hard is that to put in place? Right, I don't know. They probably don't have a process for it. That probably doesn't exist. So because it doesn't exist, there's no way they could do it for me, right? So what's funny is, right now I'm taking a look, and still Twitch customer support has not addressed 2 of my logs. One of the logs was from this morning. I asked them for a new partner manager. I said, apparently I had a partner manager, and I don't know what happened to the guy. He's gone. He's like MIA, missing. I don't know where he went. He's a vanished. You know, he ghosted me. So I need a new partner manager, because if I had someone to talk to on this issue, maybe we would have got this resolved way sooner rather than me all weekend being screwed over, you know? So I guess we'll see what happens, but it's not even assigned to anyone yet, this log that I put in. Buddha Finger did a 300-bit cheer. And he says, this is all about your emotes, really childish, and people are sad bunch. No, it was about my subscriber badges. The crowns that I had for people who were subbed. That's what this was all about. And it was complete bullshit. It was 1,000,000% fake. As proven now by the trolls, of all people. And now, of course, they contacted the other streamer who supposedly these were commissioned for. And he says, no, this is not legit. So this guy has been 1,000,000% exposed as a pathological liar and a scumbag. Awesomeness Kaboom cheers. I clicked on that link. Will I get DDoSed? I hope not. I can't guarantee it. Change your IP, dude. Anyone who clicked on any link from this asshole should definitely be changing their IP address just to be safe. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to go offline now, guys. Thank you. I'm going to upload this video to DSPGaming as kind of a epilogue to this saga that happened all this weekend. Later tonight, I will attempt to stream at my scheduled time at night. I guarantee you this guy will DDoS me, but maybe I'll be able to stay online like I just was, and maybe I'll actually be able to play some Ghost of Tsushima. I'm pissed that I played 0 gameplay today, seriously. So we'll see what happens tonight. Worst case scenario, I'm off tomorrow anyway, and tomorrow I will get a new IP address, and therefore we'll be good. Alright, and then I'll come back on Wednesday with the regularly scheduled streams of Ghost of Tsushima and yes, Paper Mario, because now I've only played Paper Mario once. Today was supposed to be my 4th stream of it. I've only played it once because of this asshole. Okay? So let's hope that everything goes fine and we don't have any more bullshit this week. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you for being patient. Thanks for your contributions. Hopefully I see you tonight. If not, I don't blame you, because I don't even know if I'm going to be consistently be able to stream tonight. I want to, but now, I mean, this has all resulted in lost streaming time. I'm backlogged on games, lost money that I was supposed to be making. It's a loss of everything because of these assholes. So it sucks, but it's life. We'll deal with it. We'll see what happens tonight, okay? Thank you, guys. I'll see you tonight. See you later.